Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for dropping by. Today it is Sunday the 25th of April. Not sure of the exact time, but it's kind of early. It's around 7:30 in the morning, so yeah, not super early, but it's early enough to be quiet. I'm on my way to work, but I've set off a little bit early so I can detour a little bit and walk around and do a couple of vlogs for you guys on the way. So yeah, let's go. I'm on Grasmere Road right now, and as you know, once I pass the Revo Gymnasium I will be on Central Drive. So I'm going to walk through town. I might even take a little detour on the prom, and then I'll be off to work obviously. I was going to film on the way home, and I still might, but usually I'm really tired on the way home. So I wanted to do my filming when I felt fresher in the morning. Got the side of the gymnasium there, the judo club. There's been a judo club there for as long as I can remember, since I was tiny. I'm really not sure if it's the same one because I've never done judo, but yeah, they've done judo in the gymnasium for as long as I can remember. So now I am on Central Drive, and as you can see, it's so quiet today. It's super quiet. Well, it is early Sunday morning, so of course it's quiet. You wouldn't expect Blackpool to be crowded at around 7:30 AM on a Sunday morning, on any day of the year, under any circumstances. Retro ink there. I think there used to be a hairdresser's when I was little. I remember it being painted blue, and I think it was called Gwen Kendall. I remember getting my hair cut there once or twice. And there was a hairdresser's on there as well. It was either on that, yeah, I think it was on that block there. Yes, it's still there actually. Next to the Well Pharmacy, it says hair razors. It's not the same place, but there's a lady called Gillian used to have that. I think the hairdresser's was actually called Gillian's, because I got my hair cut there once, and she did a lovely cut, one of the best cuts I've ever had. And I went back the next time I wanted my hair cut, and she wasn't there anymore, and I remember being super disappointed. And as you can see, this morning I've got the Seagulls for company. Well, you might not be able to see them, but you'll be able to hear them. That used to be a furniture shop. In that window there used to be one of those, you know, those bedroom setups where you have the two wardrobes and the dressing table in the middle and the bed on the opposite side. There was like one of those display bedrooms like that, and it was all in like white and gold, or maybe cream and gold, I don't really remember, but I do remember that I wanted that bedroom set up. And now we're heading towards where the George used to stand, and I remember I mentioned it in a very recent video. It's kind of sad how quickly you get used to the new look of a place. I'm used to seeing that empty space now. Even though the George hasn't been gone for that long, it's like the empty space just looks like that's how it's supposed to be. Like if a massive building suddenly reappeared there, I'd be looking at it like, whoa, look at that. I think it's going to be a boiling day today because it's really early, and I can feel it's already kind of shaping up to be warm. We've got a lovely blue sky. See, all the shops down there are closed. We've seen that. That's the new international supermarket that's opened up in the old Jacob's office. That's looking nice. That street on the right is Belmont Avenue. Got central phones, a dry cleaners, laundrette. That's been a laundrette for years. Quality meats. That's been quite a few different places over the years. On the left there is Louise Street. Got Nathan and Co pawnbrokers there. There's a car park which used to have the buildings off Bethesda Terrace there. The only one I really remember on this little terrace was the Barbers, Fast Ted's. Oh, and the little cobblers, the cobbler's bench. But behind that, years ago, there used to be a little church and graveyard, and I have mentioned it before in other videos. It's pretty much sort of before my time. I think they pulled that down when I was a baby. I don't know when they pulled it down, but I sort of remember there was something there, but I don't really remember it. There we've got Bethesda Square toilets. I did do a video there where I was poking my camera down the steps just to see what you could see, basically. I mean, they're not going to be filling those toilets in because there'd be no point. It's not as if there's traffic flowing over them or anything. Used to be a little record shop down here called Stacker Tracks. I think it was either that one or the one next door. That's one shop now, it's doubled, but it used to be separate shops. That one is my Nan's Old Cafe. You've got the fish and chip place next to it. Looks closed right now, but that's been open for ages. Well, ages, for years and years, because it was a fish and chip shop when I was a little girl. And that's the one that used to be called Nolson's, and they sold frozen food and stuff like catering supplies. I don't seem to be rushing down here, but I am on my way to work, and even though I have a bit of extra time, I don't have a ton of extra time. There's a post office here, but it was a small post office, and on the corner this used to be the betting shop. The entrance was there where the bank machine is. Get a nice view there of the King Edward VII. I'm not a pub person, but that looks like a glorious old building. I'm going to swing over onto the right, and you can see that is Reeds Avenue. Reeds Avenue already recently added to the Streets of Blackpool series. And this is the one block that is just pretty much mostly always closed. On this side we've got the Beach Barber, that's looking smart and still open. Most of the other things are just closed now. And seeing as this whole complex, the old King Edward apartments, is all going to be coming down for the Chariots of the Gods complex, I don't think there's anything going to open up down here. I mean, there'd be no point. I'm not sure when they're going to start demolishing it, but I can't see new things opening up. I joke shop's closed, but obviously we know that's open and still trading. It's just not open this early on a Sunday morning. That's why we're seeing a lot more blinds now down, because it's too early for things to open up. I mean, but places down here would probably be open on a normal day. The Smuggler's Rest Hotel. The Sweetly Special Rocks. Rock, direct from the factory, pick and mix sweets. The car park there. You can see that whole back area. I've covered that a few times. And as we all know, that is going to be changing massively soon. On the right is Hornby Road. Long road. It's already on the streets of Blackpool series. Got many little shops down here, all closed right now, but could be opening soon. Well, they probably will open up later on today. I think most places do open for the Sunday. Got Vance Road there. Vance Road is already on the streets of Blackpool series. I actually did it twice because I filmed it, then somebody requested it, and I said to the person, I've already got that on video, and they asked me if I would redo it with a more recent video. So I said yes, and I did. So I'm pretty sure I've got 2 videos of Vance Road up. And Hull Road there as well, that's also on the streets of Blackpool series. I'm still keeping an eye on the traffic. There's not a lot of traffic about, but there is some. And you should always keep an eye out for traffic. Oh, that reflection, that's right in my eyes. It's just the sun shining on the New Sands Hotel. The eating centre there, which houses McDonald's, used to house Marks and Spencer's years ago. There's the New Sands Hotel. A lot of mixed feelings about this hotel. I've had people say they really like the building. I think it's cool that it covers up the older, uglier building. And I've got people saying, oh, it looks hideous, they should never have built it, the old building was so much more iconic and better. So I guess opinion is split on that one, and that's completely okay, because it'd be a boring world if we all thought the same and liked the same, wouldn't it? Got TK Maxx there, still looking very much like C&A, because they really haven't changed their frontage that much apart from the titles. That building still says C&A to me, even after all these years. I used to like C&A. It was never a super trendy place, but you could go in there on a Saturday morning and try as many clothes as you liked and nobody said anything. Not like going into Selfridges or Chelsea Girl to try clothes on and getting dirty looks because the assistants know that you don't have the money to pay for them and you just want to try them on for fun. Which, you know, I can understand the dirty looks now as an adult. When you're manning the changing rooms and you've got couple of pesky young teens coming in trying on about 50 things which they know they're not going to buy, but they just want to try them on because they want to try on some nice clothes. A Primark there. Remember that was Littlewoods, and the best bit about Littlewoods was the breakfast, I've got to say. And Primark is open again now, as we all know, been open a while. And when I've got time, I'm going to go in there and stock up on fuzzy socks. And I know it's summer and the weather's warm, but I still like my fuzzy socks. So I'm just going to head down here till we get near the bottom, and then I will probably finish this video off and we'll do another one. So I'll have a couple of vlogs filmed before we get to work. If you can hear that a little annoying clicking noise, it's my rucksack. So I've got key rings and stuff and all kinds of stuff hung on my rucksack, and the straps are like slapping against my bag as I walk. I don't know if you'll be able to hear anything on the video anyway. Well, I think actually I will finish this one now. It's gone on way longer than I intended, but that's okay. So yeah, thank you folks for watching. If you're still with me after all these minutes, massive thank you. Please hit the like button, just a little extra step, just, you know, like, hit the like button, maybe even subscribe as well. And thanks for watching anyway. I'll see you all very soon in another video. So goodbye.